Alright, Nikon. Hey, what is good everyone, Chris here, welcome back to the channel, and today we're talking about the Nikon Z9 that has been released this morning. And no, I don't have the camera. This is my Z6 II, the camera that I love and enjoy every day for all my professional work. And let's talk a little bit about this new release, what it means, who is for, and is there anything to say about it. First and foremost, Nikon Z9 is a professional camera with a backside stacked illuminated sensor, and it does have all the bells and whistles that a professional camera should have. It is aimed toward professional photographers who are making real money out of their equipment. It's priced around $5,500, which is below the R3 from Canon and the A1 from Sony, that are basically the only competitors for this camera. It does have a form factor of a Nikon D6. It does have an attached grip, built-in grip that you can't remove, and that makes it a little bit bulkier, but from what I saw, people are very happy with the fact that the grip is very nice, it's comfortable. It's not light, being a camera aimed towards those who are enjoying a good grip and a good weight, and especially for those who are using long lenses up to let's say 600 millimeters for sports and wildlife, for action, for motorsports, for all kinds of stuff. Those long lenses are a must, and having a body that has a little bit of a heft to it, that's a great thing because it balances the lens very well with the body, and you won't put a lot of strain on your wrist. It won't force you lock yourself all the time to be able to hold the lens for a long time. And I'm talking especially for sports photographers, those who are holding that for at least 45 minutes to 1 hour continuously, and then again for another hour, or so on and so forth, depending on the competition. Now, if you are in the market to buy a super camera that based on Nikon's revealed features, the autofocus and the capabilities inside this new backside illuminated stacked sensor, that 45.3 or 45.5 megapixels, that means you are making a lot of money, and that is the camera for you, especially if you're shooting Nikon, and if you are still having all the long lenses, all the telephoto lenses from the Nikon F mount, from the DSLRs, because these ones will work well, at least like I said in the presentation and in the teasers that they send us. They look amazing even using the FTZ adapter, and I'm gonna make a little note here and say that they released the FTZ 2 adapter. I know that one of you asked about being able to adapt the lenses on the FTZ with the autofocus capabilities, and no, it didn't happen. The FTZ 2 adapter only got rid of the little mount on the back that some people were bothered by, and I believe that that's not a huge improvement. So if you already have the FTZ, you'll probably keep the one that you have if you're not bothered by that. But that FTZ adapter and the one that we already have, the first generation, will help long focal length lenses like, let's say, the 200 to 500 or the 500 f4 and so on and so forth, focus on these mirrorless cameras, including the Z9. And with the autofocus that they presented, and there are a few big YouTubers who already have the camera in hands, and I watch their videos. You should go ahead and do it as well. Deep Review as well as Kai Wong. You should go watch them because it's important to know exactly what you're getting. On this channel, we won't probably have the camera, like I said, maybe, I don't know, in a few months when it's going to be available, I will probably be able to rent one, and if you are interested in that, please let me know in the comments below. I can prepare a huge video and just, you know, rent the camera and show you what it can do. But my opinion is this camera is not for everyone. It's a huge leap forward from Nikon's system. The way Nikon envisions the future of these mirrorless cameras is great, and for all of us who are shooting Nikon Nikon. That's great news. There is another lens, I think, that they just released, the 400 2.8. Also, they're coming up with a lot of stuff, and I think that makes those who were, let's say, not haters but naysayers about Nikon capabilities and what they can do, and some of them even put Nikon on the verge of falling down in the pit of nothingness, and some consider that they're on the edge of destroying the company because they're not able to come up with amazing things like Sony and Canon. Well, probably they're a bit slower, and that might be a bad thing because you're losing the market and you're losing definitely the consumers. But those who are loving Nikon and they hold to their, let's say, reins, and they hoped for the best, they got it. Z9, it's probably, in my opinion, the most revolutionary mirrorless camera in the last years. It came up with all kinds of crazy features that, again, I'm not gonna tell you much here because it doesn't make any sense. It shoots 8K 30 frames per second. It also shoots 4K 60. It does shoot 12-bit internal, I think, and it also shoots 14-bit ProRes soon in a new firmware update. It shoots 120 frames per second slow motion. I think it's 120 4K. I just look at the specs a little bit to you know, be acquainted with how this camera works, and the autofocus system is, like I said, very well improved comparing to the Z6 II and the Z7 II. And they also came up with something that none of these flagship cameras from Sony or Canon have, and that is a electronic shutter only. This has been a dream for many years, to have a silent capability and shoot silent with your camera, as well as reduce that jello effect when you're panning and bending everything behind your subject, because that is probably one of the worst things for videographers who are shooting sports, who are shooting motorsports, even wildlife, and so on and so forth. So this is Z9. It's a revolutionary sports professional camera as well as wildlife. I am not sure that any other kind of photographers will incline to buy this camera. Like I said, the price is still not where others were expecting. That means for $5,500 you're getting a full-blown, full-featured camera with all the bells and whistles that probably even the most pickiest photographer, professional photographer, will agree it's great to have. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoy this little preview of the Z9, whatever it's called. It's actually my opinion and my impression about this camera. Like I said, I'm not gonna buy it, and if you wanna buy it, let me know in the comments below how it performs. If you pre-order it, give me your reasons. And if you are a professional photographer looking to step up your game, that is the camera that you should look towards, because I believe that in a few years Nikon will not only be equal with all these monsters like Canon and Sony, who are releasing constantly amazing cameras, but they will probably be even on top of it. And I know that for sure, because for many years Nikon has been on top. Their cameras were amazing, the 850, the 750, the lineup of professional cameras like D5 and D6 also, they were great cameras and gave people an easy choice. So guys, again, thank you so much for watching. If you didn't subscribe to the channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and also give these videos a thumbs up. That's the way you're supporting me, and I am very thankful for that. And stay focused, my friends. I will definitely see you in a bit.